message finds you all well and in great spirits. Well, we finally find out. It is official. Ford has revealed the horsepower for the 2020 Shelby GT500. We are in the Green Mamba. We're actually on our lunch break right now, but beggars can't be choosers. I wanted to bring you this content, my reaction and yours, to the 760 horsepower, 625 foot-pounds of torque, most powerful Ford Mustang from the factory of all time, Shelby GT500. We're going to talk about everything, my reaction, yours. We're also going to cover and touch base with your comments. I had posted this morning before I went to work what your reaction was, so we'll take a look at that on our lunch break, and we're going to dive into your reactions as well, trying to answer those. But I wanted to talk today about my initial reaction. I know, first and foremost, a lot of people thought, well, it should be 800, it should be even 798 to be one more than the red eye. But remember, it's a lot more than horsepower. If you guys are like me, you go to the drag strip and you go to the dyno, things of that nature, what you're going to come to realize is that horsepower doesn't always translate into the 0 to 60 and quarter mile the way we taught. Now, we know Ford has claimed a mid 3 second and a sub 11 second, so there's no exact numbers yet, but we're going to find out and test that out. I am very confident that its actual competitors are going to be the Camaro Z01 and the red eye, but I feel very excited. I believe that Ford is taking aim at cars like the Porsche GT3, the Mercedes AMG C63, and cars in that class, very high-end track cars, because what this car is a jack of all trades. It's going to be a drag strip car, a track car, the whole nine. I'm super excited, and honestly, I think 760 leaves Ford room on the table because the S550 is going to be out longer to actually have more power bumps as it goes through its generation. So you might see a 2021 or 2022 with eventually maybe that 800 horsepower mark. But this is exciting times. There's so much moving hot and heavy. Remember, we don't know things, of course, like price yet. But what we can talk about is the fact that this car still is going to have a 7-speed dual clutch, crazy transmission. Then it's going to have, of course, that amazing blower on the 5.2 liter V8. So the recipe for success is there. Now we got to see what happens. Yes, we waited a long time. If you recall, and I'll talk about the 2018 Mustang, which I have, it was 460, right? So now this has 760. Now, everyone knows the 2018 Mustang stock runs a very low 12, high 11, good weather, possibly a tire. So what that does is it gives me confidence that that sub 11 second is giving, again, Ford a lot of room to play around with what it can be in the quarter mile. But remember, this is actually a track star. This is not only, I know a lot of guys who watch this channel are drag racers as well as I am, and you have far more experience than me. But limited experience I have, the car can do everything. It's going to be able to go to the drag strip, go to the track, and with that kind of a power. Now, I also want to bring up this point, which I think is very relevant and important, is remember, my 2018 Mustang with very minimal mods, tuned tire E85, has kept up and beat a Hellcats with 707 horsepower. And I only had 460 stock. Now you're probably closer to a little more in the 500 range with the mods I've done. But what that tells you is I was giving up 200 horsepower and still keeping up with a 707 horsepower car. Now, what I mean by that metaphor, or that comparison is, not the metaphor, but that comparison is the Shelby GT500, yes, is giving up horsepower to the Demon. But like we said before, it's all about how you put that recipe together. So many questions for me personally. Am I going to try to pursue one? You bet your butt I am going to try to pursue one. I want to bring it to the channel. I want to have one selfishly. That is so far. We'll track those questions as we go forward, because we have to still talk about price. allocation, ADM. So stay tuned for those videos. But finally, just want to talk about 760 horsepower. That is, quite frankly, an amazing number, because you're still going to get the balance of your Ford factory warranty. You still meet emissions. You are right there with the big boys in the Camaro Z01 horsepower ranking. You're right there with and in shooting range of the Hellcat, and of course the Red Eye has about 37 more horsepower. But remember, it's a far heavier car. So all those variables come into play. I woke up super excited, a little bit confused by the whole puzzle piece thing that Ford came up with. I will say Mopar kicked them in the butt as far as marketing is concerned. If anything, I've marketed the car better than they have. just to be honest with you, that's because I'm a fanatic. So this is my quick reaction. Again, I'm on my lunch break. I just wanted to share with you guys my initial reaction. We're going to have a lot of videos about what we're going to do as far as trying to get the car, how we're going to try to bring it, spec it out, things of that nature. But what do you guys think? Comment below. 760 horsepower, 625 foot-pounds of torque. The reaction has been kind of hit or miss so far. Some people love it, like myself. Some people are like, oh, it's a big missed opportunity. We waited so long. But I think 760 is something that's phenomenal. Remember, they had the Easter egg where, remember, it was like 455 in the Speedo and then 755 in the Speedo, and it ended up being 460 for the 2018 GT, and then now it's 760 for the GT500. I think that's a very respectable horsepower number. I'm amazed to see what the engineering is. I have, and there's a catalog of videos I can show you, I have exhausted, if not stalked, Ford on this vehicle, and I think that it's going to be a performer like we haven't seen. The numbers will come down to it. If I do get it, we're going to throw a tire on there, and we're going right to the drag strip. But that's besides the point. What I want to do now is, I'm hungry. You're going to join me on my lunch break. I'm going to good old Chick-fil-A here. We're going to go to Chick-fil-A, have a meal together. And then we're going to do is we're going to read through, we're going to switch cameras because I'm going to go on my phone. We're going to read through all of the feedback you guys gave me on Instagram at Stangmode Official for your questions, comments, concerns. And I'll read through those and try to answer what we do, give our feedback on what we don't, and we'll go from there. But for now, let's get some grub-a-dub. Oh, again, we are in the Green Mamba, and now that we've had this crazy new green look, it is headed back to, it's going to head back to Casper's. We're going to do some more performance modifications. I got so much stuff coming that I want to have videos for you with, that we're going to have performance stuff coming, and I'm going to do the install videos, track videos, dyno videos, so stay tuned for that. But for now, we're at Chick-fil-A, and I got in here nice and soon because you know how Chick-fil-A lines can beat. What I will tell you is, in talking to Carl Whitman, the chief Ford Mustang engineer, these numbers were not finalized. Were not finalized till the week of after Ford Nationals. So it wasn't till after the first week of June that actually Ford even knew, because they were still actually getting all of the stuff dialed in to where they were happy, and they can have the car consistently be at that number. We also know that Ford is also notorious for underwhelming the numbers, because unlike Mopar, where they said 965, they want to surprise you with what they can do. Let's see what we got. Let's get some healthy thing today, you know.
Thank you for choosing Chick-fil-A for food. Can we serve you?
Yes, can I get a spicy Southwest salad, please?
Okay, what kind of dressing?
Does it come with avocado lime ranch?
Okay.
And then let me get a water bottle as well.
What else, I'm sorry?
A water bottle?
Okay.
And that's all.
Alright, so a Southwest salad and a bottle of water, 10-6, we'll be happy to serve you to window.
Thank you. Yes, I am eating a little bit healthier here. Yes, I'm getting a salad today just because it's a little bit healthier. This might turn into a mukbang, or whatever you want to call it. And as we wait to get our food, man, you guys really hate the new and improved brown Mamba. I tell you what, listen, it's a polarizing situation. Yeah, listen, the car was $2,000, and we weren't going to go crazy with overwhelming it. If anything, we tripled the value if we did. You know, we got rim, suspension, and it's a fun wrap. It's a fun car. It's not meant to be a serious car. It's a fun little car, and I like it. I know a lot of you guys are really not happy with it, per the comments, but I have an affinity for it, and to each their own, right? But I do take your opinion seriously, so we can always switch it up. We can always take off the kind of crooked camo we have on there, but again, it's all for fun, and we're having a good time. But I still love it. I still love both cars, so we will see what happens. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess there's here you go.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thanks.
My pleasure.
All right, so let's go park it up here. Let's park it up. All right, so now we're going to switch cameras so that I'm going to see and read all your comments. The new crazy look, which you all love, of the Green Mamba. But let's take a look, see. So we said here, finally reaction. We have 131 comments. Oh my gosh. So let's try to get through that. So let's see here. So let's look at, it sorts by top comments. I would like, a lot of you guys are having your own conversation in here. So let's see, newest first. All right. Anthony underscore Carvetta says 98 more horsepower than a 2013. Okay. I'll put 820s on it the same week. Nothing on with nothing. Street race underscore 7609 says nothing wrong with 760 horsepower stock, but the cost will determine whether it's a flop or not. That's a great point. The 760 horsepower is a great number, but like Street Race is saying here, the cost is going to determine if it's really worth it. V8 Mafia 817. I wondered what the horsepower number would be once a 285. I'm going to call it now well over 800. Well over 800, because with me, with E85, I gained 40 to 50 wheel horsepower. So I'm going to say 800 plus wheel horsepower with a 285. I was actually texting Justin from VNP last night about it. Needs more torque. Yes, again, BL underscore steel. You know how the 5.0 is not a 5.2 liter. It's a smaller displacement motor. You're not going to get that crazy torque that you're thinking about. Pongo 758 says, yawn, overweight and underpowered. We don't know official weight yet, so that's still coming. Wonder if there is an underrated number. Yeah, so we talked about it. It is probably underrated, but we won't know until we get these cars on a dyno. That was Kojo 10 Tager underscore SVT underscore Cobra. The FX theory, I'd buy it. It's enough. Yeah, one thing is, you know, I saw the 760, I thought that was actually a good number. I like that number. I thought it was a healthy number. For Tech Life, I wanted more. We always want more, baby, don't we all? We always want more. I had a feeling I was going to lack torque. That's obvious. From Anthony Tone Nice. For 700 plus, all the hype is pretty weak, to be honest. Still a lot, though. Yeah, I could get, there's a thought, there is a mentality out there that is not a lot. Black and Angel, I'm butchering these, so I apologize. People aren't understanding this is a track car. The Demon is a straight line drag car, correct. Performance and handling is primary with a Mustang Cobra. The competition isn't the Demon, it's a Z01, and this blows it out of the water. This is why I love your guys' feedback. Well, perfectly said so far. With that being said, I'll just go ahead and get the Route Supercharger. Like I plan. I know a lot of people say, "Well, I'm just gonna put a blower on my 18 or 15 through 7 or any Mustang." Should have been closer to 8. Mustang 93. Can't believe they didn't try to beat the Dodge Demon number. Well, remember, we don't know yet. Let's see what happens at the track. Demon is 90K. So. J Park Legend. I don't know what people want. Ferraris are capped around 750-ish unless you buy a law Ferrari for $3.5 million and get 860. Ford is offering a huge number for under 6 digits. However you want to look at it, it's a win. Perfect feedback, buddy. J Parker is a legend. That's a great feedback. A few things. The Demon is out of production, so who cares? Drop the mic there, brother. Lauren Man killed it. 760 is what I was hoping for, then 725 torque. I bet it outruns the Red Eye in a straight line and a Z01 at a long road course. You guys are killing it right now. So well said. It's probably going to kill a Red Eye in a straight line, and it's going to kill a Z01 in the road course. Done. It won't be a demon killer, but those are good numbers. Again, we'll go back to his thing. Demons out of production. Who cares? Its competition which in current production is a Red Eye and is a Z01. Then again, the transmission has to have the power. It's the magic. I'm scrolling through fast. I know it's getting to be a little bit longer here. And I'll leave it with this. Wertheim 673. Lots of time Ford would actually advertise less than actually produce. In fact, over years, I bet it really is or 800 above. Well, that remains to be seen. So these are some of your reactions. I'm scrolling up. Thank you so much to everybody. I'm trying to thank you guys all for coming in. So yeah, we don't know price. We don't know weight yet. We don't know everything. So these are all you guys. Thank you for the support. Definitely we'll do some more stuff. That's Instagram, Stangmode Official. I communicate with a lot of you guys, so we have a lot of fun on the channel. You know, we post when we have a new video. We post when we have some fun. So definitely be part. I communicate with you guys a lot on here in between uploads. So definitely go check out the Instagram. It helps me communicate with you guys more on a level. Oh yeah, we had some questions here. Let's see if we can we had some other questions here for the reaction. Let's see them all. This is their responses to the story, which I definitely recommend. Will you get the GT500? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna really try. We'll see what happens. Again, we don't know price. We don't know ADMs. I haven't reached out to dealers yet, so we'll see. A lot of people saying I called it. And let's see what happens. But anyways, that's what we have for now from our initial reaction. Again, we're just putting this up now. My first and foremost question, and let me try to get this angle down so we can have a little mukbang action. I'm sure the question on everyone's mind is, you know, what's the, and if you don't like the sound of eating food, then click away. But what is the, this is good. What's the markups going to be like? And from initial comments I've had with people, it's the minimum of $20,000. So, I think, personally speaking, I think that the price will be it'll start about $75,000, right in between the, it'll start right in between the, Z01 and Red Eye. So it'd be like, Ford likes to do that with their prices. So about 75, maybe 70, maybe 76. But we'll probably do that. And then you're probably gonna get a base for like 80, 90. And then the track version is gonna be well over 100. That's just my opinion. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. This is really good salad. A very good salad. Anyways, my lunch break is running out. I gotta get back to work. I just want to thank you so much for all the support. Let's keep moving forward. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see comment below as well. We're gonna have videos about we find out about the weight, we find out about the ADMs, we find out about allocations, all that kind of good stuff. But for now, I hope you guys know it never ends. Peace.